What's up, YouTube? Brandon Scott again, back with another lesson. I still got the bandage, but you know what? The show must go on. That's right, I got another lesson for you. This one is gonna be on something that changed my drumming immensely, and I use it all the time in my playing, and it's such a small thing. It's such a tiny little detail, but it just changes the way everything sounds, and I love it. So we're gonna be using the infamous Rosanna shuffle, obviously, because it's the sickest shuffle ever, to work in this concept. So most of you guys probably know how to play the halftime shuffle, but by adding in these 4 ghost notes, it's gonna make it so much harder. And my goal is not to make drumming harder for you, but I don't know, maybe it is. But from doing these examples, hopefully by the end of the lesson, you'll understand the concept and ways to implement it in your playing. Because that's the ultimate goal. It's not play this sick groove, it's learn this concept and apply it to your everyday playing. So I'm gonna get behind the kit and hopefully explain things a little bit better. And yeah, let's go. All right, you guys ready to spice up that shuffle? 3 ingredients: Himalayan pink salt, dash of black pepper, and some paprika. Now you're ready. There's paprika in my eye. That was stupid. Alright, so today we're going to be working on the halftime shuffle, right? So for those of you who don't know what the halftime shuffle is, here it is. For this exercise, we're going to be using that groove because it's sick. Basically what's going on here is that groove is in 16th note triplets. So for every quarter note, there's 6 notes. 1 and a 1 and a 2 and a 2 and a 3 and a 3 and a 4 and a 4 and a. So what's going on, what's creating that shuffle feel is the hi-hat. On the hi-hat, we're playing the first and third partial of the triplet. So at the beginning stages of learning the shuffle, you're not worrying about ghost notes with your left hand. Bare bones of the halftime shuffle is this right here. And then you get a little bit more advanced and you add a little ghost note in between the hi-hat on the and. So 1 and 2 and 3 and you're adding that ghost note in there. So you're going. And then you add in the backbeat. And then you add the syncopation with the kick, and then you got the freaking Rosanna shuffle, you know? Sick. Okay, so now you got the shuffle down. Now we're gonna add the spice, which is an extra ghost note on every single in the groove. It's gonna be a little bit different. So we're gonna break it down, ignore the groove, we're gonna work on the single exercises. So for this first exercise, we're gonna be taking that grouping of 3, the right, left, flam, and just looping it. So we're gonna start at 60 beats per minute. Okay, now I want you guys to pay attention to my right hand because this is pretty important when playing the shuffle. So my hand isn't accenting both notes. You accent the downbeat, and then on the it's basically a ghost note. 1, 2, 3. So think tip, side of the stick. I don't know what the side of the stick's called. What is it called? Taper. The taper. The tip and then the taper. Like when you're doing the shuffle, you're not going, you know? but it's much more ergonomic if you play it correctly. It's got to be flowy, you know? Like you're riding a wave or riding a horse. Gangnam Style. Okay, so now that you're comfortable with adding that second ghost note, we're gonna add the backbeat on the 2 and the 4. 60 beats per minute. Boom! Now that you got that, we're gonna add in the kick drum. We're gonna start slow and speed it up. I got the transcription at the bottom for you. Check it out. Okay, now some of you are probably saying, Brandon, what the heck? There's 5 notes with my left hand in a row with an accent in between all of them. I know, it's freaking hard and it's probably not useful. So that's why we're gonna take some notes out. I know I had you play the groove, I'm sorry, but now we're taking stuff out. Because personally, I think that many ghost notes is a bit unnecessary, but for the sake of the lesson, it was easy to teach it in that manner. Forgive me, guys. This may be a horrible lesson. I think it's a horrible lesson. Okay, because there's too many freaking ghost notes in this groove, we're gonna take away the ghost notes on the before the backbeat and on the after the backbeat. So before every snare, we're gonna take away that ghost note, and then 2 ghost notes after the snare, take away that ghost note, and you're left with this final groove. Forgot a ghost note. Okay guys, so that's basically the groove. Now, here's the end nugget. You can do it in a grouping of 4 as well. So we got So you're adding an extra note. Your left hand's playing E and your right hand is playing 1 and That's my breaking point. So now you got those grouping of 3, you got grouping of 4, and you can mix and match. And now your ghost note hand is no longer linear dependent. I made that up. You don't want your left hand to be linear dependent. You want it to be, what's that, kids? Independent. Alright guys, that's it for the lesson. Hopefully you guys got something out of it. Hopefully you understood it. I don't know how well I explained it, but I tried. So, that little grouping of 3 and grouping of 4 has changed the way I play drums. And it makes drumming more 3-dimensional instead of just 2D. You know, you're on multiple planes, which is pretty cool. You can add layers, add spice, and everything nice. So, if you guys like the video, like, comment, subscribe, dislike. I'll keep making videos anyway to piss you off. And that's all I got for you guys. Stay tuned for more videos. I'm excited to make more content. Cheers from Cape Town. Peace!